Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about 8 profitable eBay selling tips. So make sure to watch the full video. Whether you're looking to set up your own online business or just want to shift some old belongings, selling on eBay can be a great way to make some extra cash. But whatever your intentions, it's best to learn the ropes on how to sell on eBay before getting started so you can be sure you're not missing any tricks and know that you're on top of all the eBay fees. We've crammed as much info as we can into this guide. When you're done reading it, you'll have all the advice you need to start making money on eBay. How to make money on eBay. Here are the top 8 ways to maximize your profits by selling things on eBay. 1. Buy cheap things to sell at higher prices. As well as selling items you no longer use on eBay, it's also worth looking for low-priced things to sell at higher prices. Be it at your local charity shop, a car boot sale, or even on eBay itself, there are loads of places to find great deals on products. There's a risk you could lose money doing this if you're unfamiliar with how much a particular product sells for on eBay, so it's best to do some research first. Our guide to upselling is a good place to start. But if you're confident that a seller has underestimated an item's value, it's a good opportunity to buy it, sell it for the price you think it's worth, and, hopefully, earn a profit from it. For example, we interviewed a student who picked up items at a car boot sale and sold them on eBay for 10 times what she bought them for. 2. Improve your eBay profile. The best way to get started as a seller on eBay is to become a buyer first. This way, other users can see you have an eBay history and recognize you're trustworthy. Even if you purchase a couple of small items for a few quid each, paying for the items promptly and taking the time to give feedback, positive if possible, can build up your eBay presence and get you a good buyer rating. We'd recommend either going for something simple and professional, like a variant of your name, or a name that's relevant to the kind of things you plan to sell. This might make you easier to find in eBay searches too. 3. Research eBay's fees. Before you start making money on eBay, you first need to work out how much an item is worth and how much it will cost to sell. Obviously, you want to make a decent profit, but there are some additional costs applied when selling on eBay that you need to be aware of. The eBay fee calculator is a nifty tool that works out how much you'll pay for each sale based on what you list it for and how much it eventually sells for. Try running your item through this to see the profit you'll make. 4. Look out for eBay seller promotions. From time to time, eBay runs promotional offers for private sellers. Look out for these as you'll likely be sent an email with a link to activate them. If you can wait until these offers come around to sell your higher-priced items, you could save a fair amount of money on seller fees. The offers can include paying reduced fees, sometimes as little as £1 per listing. To use the offers, look on your seller account page on eBay and find the section containing current promotions. Next to each offer, it will either say available, in which case it's been applied to your account, or you'll need to click a button to activate it. Or keep an eye on our student deals section. If and when the offers are running, we'll feature them. 5. Charge the best price for your item. When you've decided on an item to sell, use the eBay Advanced Search tool to discover how much similar items have been selling for lately. You can search for whatever you want to sell and tick the completed listings box to see heaps of similar items and the prices they sold for. For some items like CDs and DVDs, you can find out how much they're worth by getting quotes from other secondhand selling websites like Music Macbee. If you can scan your item's barcode, you should get a pretty accurate valuation. You can then add a bit onto this amount as your selling price on eBay, unless you're offered a really good price for it, in which case you could sell directly to that site instead. Also, make sure you correctly price the postage, or you could end up out of pocket. Royal Mail's Price Finder will tell you how much postage will cost, so you can add this to the listing. But remember that you do have to pay an eBay fee on the total transaction, including postage. Note that high postage fees can put some sellers off, so we'd recommend adding the cost to the price of the product itself so you can offer free postage. 6. Start bids low to catch the attention of buyers. It might be tempting to give your listings a high initial price, but starting your bids at 99p or similar could get you a better sale in the long run. A low starting bid will catch the attention of more potential buyers and encourage a competitive bidding more as the item reaches its last day of bidding. However, please note that this tip doesn't apply to niche products. If you're selling something that only an avid collector would be searching for, don't set the initial bid too low, as you're less likely to get a lot of bids on these items. You can always add a minimum price, the reserve, if you're worried about getting a rough deal, which means the item won't be sold unless it reaches this minimum required amount. 7. Take good photos of the items you're selling. A photograph of the item you're selling adds maximum credibility. An eBay user is much more likely to continue bidding if they're confident they can see an accurate representation of what's on offer. If there are extra components to the item you're listing, include them in the photo. We're talking boxes, instruction manuals, batteries, and whatever else you've mentioned in the description. You don't need an amazing camera, but use the macro mode if you have one, and autofocus, both of which will work wonders for close-up shots. Natural daylight is key to getting clear, high-quality photos. But if you're in a dimly lit room, adding a little extra lighting, like a desk lamp, can make a big difference. Just make sure you avoid any shadows. 8. Launch auctions during eBay's peak times before you jump straight in and post your listing. Take some time to think about when you should open the bidding. Generally, the best time to end any auction is on a Sunday evening. This has been proven to be when most casual buyers go for a browse, so it's the time that auctions start to heat up. If you're going for the maximum 10-day auction, which is always the best option as it increases the chances of getting more bids, list it on a Thursday evening to increase your exposure to potential buyers. As mentioned earlier, if you're selling a themed or seasonal product, think about what time of year would be best for it to go on eBay. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.